Alright, this is probably as good a chance as any. All I'm doing here is I've just fixed up some holes I found in the bottom of my tank in the most common places you'll find it. So now I'm going to do an evaporust wash. So basically what I'm going to do is let this thing soak in evaporust. Now I love this stuff. I'm addicted to it. I get it as birthday presents because it is such good stuff. It's water-based. It's got a chelate in it. So the chelate is EDTA. Basically what it does is it converts ferric oxide, which is rust, into ferric sulfate. Ferric sulfate, which is black, and basically you just wash it off. So all I've done is I've filled up this tank, you can't see it, but filled up this tank with the evaporust. So there's 10 litres of evaporust in there. Well, probably 8 litres because I've lost a lot of it. I use it all the time. Anyway, all I'm doing is I'm trying to find a hole in the bottom because I've got some pinholes in the bottom of it. But I thought this might be a really good opportunity to show you how the fuel tap works. So I have attached here the outlet. So this is where the fuel comes out and goes into normally the carburetor. But here, this here is your vacuum line, all right? So it comes from there. I have the tap turned to on. Now if I suck on this hose, all right, so this is the vacuum hose. If I suck on this, watch what happens. There you go. And as soon as I stop sucking, the vacuum breaks. And so that is now stopped, see? And so that's now stopped. So the way this works is basically when you're sucking on a vacuum on cylinder 1, the tap turns on. If I turn it to reserve, which is this one, just get rid of this so you can see what happens. So as you can see, it's sort of just draining out of this tube right now. So basically it's off. Come on. It's a long tube, sorry. So as this drains out, all right, so I'm going to suck on again. So we're in reserve now. So this will be using the shorter part of the pipe. So if I suck on this again, so I'm just sucking on this. So it runs again. So on and reserve will only work when you've got a vacuum on this pipe. Otherwise they turn off. And that's how you can stop the tank from overflowing or overrunning. You can buy these taps aftermarket, but now the third option is to turn it to prime. And if you turn it to prime, basically it bypasses this fluid, the vacuum, and prime will allow the pipe to actually run constantly on fuel. The downside to that is that if you have a leaky, you've got a stuck float in your carburetor, you will flood your engine and you'll end up putting fuel down the sides of the carburetor, through the carburetor, into the cylinders, down the sides of the cylinder walls, and you'll get fuel in your oil, which you don't want because you've got to wash it out and then you've got to get new filters and new oil. Expensive exercise. Anyway, thought I'd show you how to do that.